According to the National Weather Service, 2 people from Beggs, Oklahoma have died. That's just south of Tulsa. Video shows damage from Beggs Middle School with debris on the ground and damage from inside classrooms with pieces of insulation hanging from the ceiling. A mother and a daughter were also killed Thursday night when their vehicle was struck by a tornado near Fairview.
The biggest thing is they're safe. I was in the dome with them, and you couldn't even tell the tornado went by us, and it was less than 25 yards away from us where it went.
Jackson Memorial Chapel Funeral Home in Tulsa, Oklahoma has sustained significant damage after a tornado tore up the roof last night. Concrete beams partially collapsed when people were inside the building. The garage door has also been blown away in the storm, leaving debris on the ground. And the Oklahoma town made famous by the Twister movie was hit by twisters Thursday night. Wakita residents say tornado sirens started going off around 10:30, prompting many to take cover at the county shelter. Grant County officials say one home lost its roof and power lines were struck, leaving debris strewn across thick roads. Thankfully, no one was hurt, and while some ran from the storm, others chased it, just like they did in the movie. Jesse Bear says he came from Arkansas and knew this one would be a big one.
We knew that storm was going to be intense and probably a long track storm. Yeah. So we actually called and texted some friends in the area to let them know, hey, you've got something coming that's going to be serious. You need to be paying attention.
Parts of the Twister movie were shot in Wakita, which is a city that commemorates with a local movie museum. Twisters will celebrate its 30th anniversary in May. Well, with the possibility of strong storms moving in early this week, officials are urging people to take a few steps now so they're ready if severe weather hits. 5 News reporter Laura Castleman spoke with Benton and Sebastian County officials about how residents can stay prepared and safe.
From tornadoes to flash flooding, emergency managers in Benton and Sebastian counties say the best thing you can do is have a plan in place. After the Memorial Day weekend tornadoes in May of 2024, Benton County Communications Director Melody Kwok says preparation should happen before storms hit.
A bag that is just your emergency preparedness kit. You can have some bottled water, food, snacks, food for your animals, extra medication, toys. We also ask you to make sure you get a leash for your animal.
Kwok says severe weather can come with flooding and dangerous road conditions, so follow the signs.
Sometimes we get so many road closures all at once that the guys start running out of materials in their truck before they can go back and get some more. Barrels, tape, barricades, cones, those are barriers. Once we put those up, please do not cross that road because those are up for a reason.
After the tornadoes that hit Van Buren and parts of Fort Chaffee last year, Will Sappington with the Sebastian County Emergency Management says they are now preparing with storm spotter training and paying closer attention to the radar sooner.
Paying attention a little bit more earlier with activating our weather team. Tornado season is something that we always significantly see a challenge with here because with our tornadoes here, we have the nocturnal tornadoes.
Sappington says after hours, every school in the county becomes a shelter in case of an emergency.
Now during school hours, they are only open to students and staff.
Both officials urge residents, even if it seems safe to drive, turn around, don't drown.
Even if the water has receded, that road could be damaged.
Keep a situational awareness with the rain and the road conditions.
Both Benton and Sebastian counties say everyone needs to stay aware of weather alerts during severe weather, and they're encouraging residents to sign up for multiple alert systems to make sure they get warnings every way possible. Laura Castleman, 5 News.
A film shot right here in Northwest Arkansas made it to the big screen in Eureka Springs. The Fort Smith International Film Festival partnered with Eureka Springs' Advertising and Promotions Commission to show Enthralled in the Eureka Springs Auditorium earlier this evening. Enthralled is a supernatural thriller about a widowed mother and her daughter awakening an ancient family curse. The film premiered in the 2025 Fayetteville Film Fest and is now available to stream on Amazon Prime. Co-writer Katie Siegenthaler shared her thoughts on how to get started in screenwriting.
If they can find a screenwriters group in their area, that's really helpful to convene with fellow writers and to learn the craft. And there will be people of varying degrees of experience in the workshops. Stop waiting for somebody else to do it for you and do it yourself.
Siegenthaler is a writer, producer, and director based in Bentonville. She's authored 6 original screenplays and is currently developing the prequel to Enthralled. Well, today in Fayetteville, 2 groups celebrated a somewhat unlikely but highly successful partnership. Wild Birds Unlimited and NWA Community Cat Project, the pair partnered to rehome cats, all while helping the songbird population, as the average feral cat can kill up to 50 songbirds a year. Today, the group celebrated 2 years of the partnership with a cat party, complete with treats, a raffle, and a chance for people to meet adoptable cats. The Cat Project also runs a low-cost spay, neuter, and vaccination clinic twice a week, all in an effort to address cat overpopulation in the region.
Spay and neuter really helps improve the quality of life, not only for that animal who is spayed or neutered, but also for the kittens or puppies that they don't have. Upwards of 70 to 80% of the kittens who are born outside don't live past their first year.
So far, Wild Birds Unlimited has helped the group home 78 cats and saved over 10,000 songbirds from becoming prey. Well, after an election in Maumelle this week, some parents say everyone got what they wanted, except their kids. Carter Thweet explains how rain made an interesting case for a ballot initiative that voters shot down.
It was really sad to see because this was the one initiative that really benefited our youth of Maumelle, and that's why it was a gut punch to a lot of the families like mine.
Anthony Eckert has been coaching his son's baseball team in Maumelle for years and was cautiously optimistic on election night. That's because among 7 different ballot questions for road improvements, a new fire station, and more, there was one to put turf on the city's baseball, softball, and soccer fields.
A day like today where it's pouring down rain, this facility will probably be closed for the next 3 or 4 days because of the weather, whereas if it had turf, we'd be ready to go as soon as the rain was lifted.
But that argument didn't get through to voters, who rejected the proposal by less than 400 votes while approving all the others. Justin Parks runs the Maumelle Sports Association that his son has played in, which this year has over 46 baseball teams with 475 kids.
To drive 20 miles north to Conway, where they're going to be playing tomorrow, and in Fayetteville, where they're playing today, even after all the heavy rain that came through overnight. Artificial turf increases the playability of the fields tremendously.
I reached out to the man running this weekend's tournament in Conway, and sure enough,
tomorrow we're planning on having a tournament in Conway. It'll be beautiful, and the kids will enjoy it, and there'll be excellent conditions being on turf.
So why did the initiative fail? Eckert says posts in local online groups talked about injuries on football turf, which he says wouldn't apply here. Whatever the reason, voters said no, and it's back to the drawing board for these frustrated parents.
And it would have been a huge asset for our community for bringing in tournaments, people from all around Central Arkansas.
It's very disheartening to be in this community and so involved in this community that doesn't want to support a really, really good youth initiative for young girls and boys.